Have you ever been to school, children?
No, Grandpa, we already have these helmets that just put all the information in our head. We don't need school anymore. Man, you're so old.
I hate heavy gray kids.
Wait, Grandpa, no! Now, have you ever been to school before, random civilian? Oh, look, another Storytime YouTuber making another story about school. What is it this time? Was your teacher mean? Was the food bad? Shut up. I'll tell you, okay? Because this isn't no normal school. This is a charter school. Does that mean you were super rich? And did you go to a Hogwarts type school? You know, with the Dementors and the British? Hogwarts? That sounds gross. Oh no, it's not gross, it's from Harry Potter. Pfft, nerd. Anyway, I went to a charter school for 1 year, because I was always switching around schools and always moving. But for this 1 year and 1 year alone, the teachers were as normal as ever, and their normal is just insanely rude.
Teacher, can I get the pencil?
No.
Teacher, can I go to bathroom?
No.
Teacher, can you do something about that guy who has weird stuff on his computer and showed the class?
No. I'm not the police. So they were pretty normal. But there was this one teacher that took that normalist way too far. Here, let me explain. So every day after school, we sit on this big old sidewalk, and everyone just became merchants. Every single person, they were trading Blades, money, Pokemon cards. People could con people, but not many people did because we were children and we didn't know how to. Or we just had really good hearts. It's probably because we didn't know how, because if we did know how, that's not the point. We invented an economic thing. It was amazing. I even remember a time when my friend gave me a bunch of Pokemon cards and just said, go wild. Which I happily did. I bought a Blade that never won, always blew up, barely even spun. And it was the first and only Blade I'm ever going to buy. And people even bought these bowl Blade battle things. People could fight on those. We tried playing Pokemon, but really, does anyone know how to play that game? Please raise your hand, because I need to know. Some nerds even brought Magic cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We even had like a show and tell thing where we just flexed on each other. Oh, what's that? What you got there? Oh, I got this binder full of Pokemon cards. That ain't nothing. I got this Gianiminosaurus Pokemon card with Piplup on it. And it has Japanese letters. And I've been smushing it and crumpling it in my backpack. A bunch of Pokemon nerds are probably gonna say, "Oh, don't bend the cards, don't. You can't bend them, you can't fit them in a backpack if they don't fit in a backpack." The Japanese letters probably meant some instructions to origami. Nobody can beat this, though. Come on, bring out your strongest champion. How about me? And what do you have? I got the Fatso Pikachu. How much money? How much money? How much money do I have to give you? Pokemon cards? Do you want this giant one that's crumpled? Please, I need this. Sorry, but it's not for sale. And the winner is Fatso Pikachu, man. Good job. This is your 4th time winning. And it never gets old. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so this teacher, she thought since we were technically on school grounds, we don't have the privilege to have things anymore. Because she was just prowling around, taking everything. Okay, well, she had to have given them back at some point, right? Like in a day, in 2 days, a week, a month, a year? If you lost one thing to her, you never get it back. And that rule applied with everything. Phones, money, Any item that was technically on school grounds and out was hers. And none of the other teachers stopped her because they weren't paid enough. For the sake of this video, we're calling her Mrs. Loserface because I'm very mature. But let's try looking from her perspective. What was she doing to ensure that we didn't get our stuff stolen or we didn't get hurt or anything? What was she trying to do? Like, this had to be in our favor, right? Maybe it's because you could get scammed and conned by kids. That's our problem. And she's taking things forever. I don't think she cares about that. Maybe it's because you'll get jumps because you scammed or conned someone. These were all Pokemon card having Smash playing nerds. I don't think they would do that. Maybe it's just because she wanted to take her stuff and sell it. Because she put it in this little tiny drawer. And if she actually did manage to fit all of the stuff she took in there, the drawer would probably explode. So she was definitely selling that. So I obviously was insanely mad about this. And I tried asking her rudely to give me back my stuff. I tried asking her nicely. Not in that order. I repeatedly asked her. But nothing that I could have thought of worked. But I didn't get anything back. Except this one thing. And it was a hat. And it was a really cool hat. It said obey. And it had a sun with a face on it. Like Teletubbies. Anyway, I had this hat in my backpack for the entire school day. Entire boring, long school day. It was horrible. And at the end of the school day, I decided to show off a little. Look at this Teletubbies hat, except obey. I don't know where this comes from, but it looks cool as heck.
Wow, you look so cool in your hat.
I know. Who is that guy talking to? I don't know. Freaking weirdo. Anyway, as everyone was adoring my hat, the teacher decided, that looks pretty cool, I need that. And then she stole it, as she does. This time is different. This time my mom pulled up. She saw that I didn't have my hat on. And she was like, wait, where's your super cool hat? And I said, the teacher took it. And then she decided, I'm going to go have a little chat with your teacher. I'm going to have a little peaceful chat, okay? You just wait in the car. So as she was having her very, very peaceful chat about peace and love and how she should give me my hat back, I sat in the car and did nothing. And it was very peaceful. I even got to listen to some Sandman by Metallica. But yeah, after that whole incident, I got my hat back, and that's the first and last thing I ever gotten from that teacher. So moral of the story, teachers suck a lot sometimes. And if they do, don't tell other teachers. Just be as passive-aggressive as you can. Because that's what I was doing the entire year. The end. Stir Fry, that's not a good message to be sending your viewers. You didn't hear that from me. That was not me at all. That was my imposter. And now the end. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out my other videos if you like this. Some of them are really bad. Anyway, this is Stir Fry saying goodbye.